Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day so far. Welcome to day number 1 of Everyday October. I'm posting every single day this month. It's about to get hella busy round here, so I wanted to start off the month reflecting on the last month, reflecting on all of the products that I've tried in September, give you my final thoughts on all of the products that I've tested out, show my first impressions of. These are my final thoughts now that I've had a little bit more time to play with them. So the first video that went up this month was testing out the new Beauty Bay Rich palette. You may be able to see I picked up the 42 pan because I'm obsessed. I love the Beauty Bay 42 pan palettes, and honestly I thought that I would get more chance to play with it this month. I've only used this a handful of times. These aren't the ones that I'm wearing today, but I am wearing a Beauty Bay eyeshadow palette. This look is coming tomorrow, but I absolutely love these. I actually created a look this month that was like, what did I call the video? Something like, if I was getting married this year, this is the makeup I would wear, and I used this palette. That is how much I love it. If I was getting married today, I would use this palette for my eyeshadow look. That is how incredible the formulas are, how incredible the colours are, how easy they blend. I know that I could rely on this for the biggest day of my life. I absolutely love these. If you haven't tried this colour story and you are my sort of colouring, very fair with blue eyes and dark hair, this palette will absolutely not go wrong for you. It's so beautiful. I'm so glad that I picked it up. I will also say that there is, tomorrow, as this is coming out, I do believe, there's a new Beauty Bay eyeshadow palette coming out, and you better believe I am getting it as soon as it hits the website and reviewing it and putting it up as soon as humanly possible. So if you want to see that, you can subscribe down below. The next video that went up was Primark makeup, and I really did not have high hopes, but oh my goodness, some of these products have again become staples in my routine this month. Mainly these two products here, the PS Pro Cream Contour and the Cream Blush. These are absolutely incredible. The Cream Contour, you need the teeniest amount of. Like, if you think you're going to use a certain amount, half it, and that is how much you need. Literally, I do one dot here and one dot here, and then as I blend it out with my brush, I like pick up the product here and apply, pick up the product here and apply, and that is enough. Like 2 dots is plenty. It's so unbelievably pigmented. I have never tried a product as pigmented as this one, which can make it a little bit more difficult to use because I don't know if you feel the same way, but I sort of go do 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 do, and that would honestly just completely cover your face and just look completely insane. So approach with caution, but it's absolutely fantastic. You just need the tiniest amount. Like I say, you really can't use too little of it. The tiniest little dots, and that will absolutely do you. The blush, however, is quite different. And this is what I'm wearing today. I do have another blush on over the top, but I am wearing this one. I do believe that this is in the shade Pink, and I do believe they had maybe 2 or 3 shades. This is a lot more buildable. You can do a few dots of this and it not be too much. It's very much more user-friendly, I feel like, because it's slightly less pigmented. This has like a luminous finish to it. It's very similar to my all-time favourite collection Filter Finish Blush Wand. Very similar, just a slightly different colour, so there's room for both in my collection. But this is so beautiful. Again, would very highly recommend it. Another one that I would really highly recommend is the cream eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Rustic Rose. I wore this to work, and if you don't know, I work in quite a hot kitchen, and this absolutely stayed put all day long. I just blended it out with another Primark favourite, the shading eye brush, like little double-ended brush. Blended it out with that. It did not crease. The colour lasted all day long. Absolutely fantastic, and such a beautiful, like, soft pinky tone. Let me see if I can make it focus. Like, it's a naturalish colour, but it just looks so beautiful. It's just like a wash of colour across the lid. Then another one that's really grown on me throughout the month actually is the mascara. This is the Double Act Volumizing Mascara. When I first tested this, I didn't think that it was very volumizing, but as the formula has dried out, it's definitely grown on me. If you want something that is volumizing and lengthening, quite dramatic looking, I like quite a big lash, this one is fantastic, and if I remember rightly, it was like £3. You really can't go wrong. And the other favourite that I don't think I got out here is the brow product. This one, the PS Pro 3-in-1 Brow Pencil. Now, I don't think much of the gel, and I haven't tried the powder. I'm not really a brow powder kind of gal, but this pencil is absolutely fantastic. It's just firm enough that you can get the little hair-like strokes, but you can also just fill in the whole brow really, really quickly. This is in dark brown. Oh, goodness me. The middle powder bit is coming undone. There. This is in dark brown. I do feel like I would maybe try a medium brown. It looked really warm, but this is slightly too dark for me, so if you like a really dark brow and you are my sort of colouring, dark brown might be okay. If I happen to go into town anytime soon, I might pick up the medium brown. I just feel like that colour might be a little bit better for me, but I'm not sure. The next video that went up where I was like testing new products was a load of new products from Collection. This primer I have not stopped using all month long. It's the Collection Primed and Ready Hydrating Primer. Moisturise skin with hyaluronic acid. This has been so lovely and hydrating and soothing on my very dry skin. I do feel like my makeup goes over the top of it really, really nicely. It's almost tinted. It's got a really soft sort of glowy colour to it. I don't really know how to describe it, but it has like a slight colour to it. It's so, so beautiful on the skin. Like, it actually makes my skin feel like it's being hydrated. Even though I've obviously already gone in with all of my skincare products, this is like an extra step, and I've really been loving it. Another one that I've really been loving is this, and I put this off for the longest time buying this because I was like, it's a glitter highlight. I'm absolutely not going to use that. This on the eyes is beautiful. I've been doing like various looks using various colours throughout the month, and then just tapping this like over the lid to get a little bit of glitter, and it like adapts to whatever colour you've got on. So if I've been doing like a yellow or a brown or a green or a purple, whatever it is, I've been tapping this like over the lid, and it adds the most subtle little bit of shimmer, little bit of like chunky glitter, but because it is just that layer of glitter over the top of whatever colour you've got underneath it, it like transforms to whatever you've got on under it. And I'm so glad that I finally picked it up, because like I say, I've been putting it off for the longest time. I wouldn't use this personally. I wouldn't use this on my face. That's not the sort of highlight that I like. I like something that's like seamless and glowy, whereas this is like glitter. But on the eyes, absolutely phenomenal. And then a fail. I have tried to make this work, and I just cannot get this to look good on my skin, which is so bizarre because the Hydra range, like the other products that are in this like blue packaging, I absolutely love. The foundation I absolutely love. This absolutely love. But this shows up as just straight up white on your skin. Like, there is no getting around it. It just, even with the tiniest little amount with a brush, it still shows up like this. I have tried to use a brush, I've tried to use a little triangle puff, and it still shows up, even on my incredibly fair skin. Like if it's going to be seamless and undetectable on anybody, it's going to be somebody that is the colour of a piece of paper. But it shows up on me and makes it look so noticeable. It's so bad, and there's no amount of like blending this into the skin that makes it not detectable. Like, it's so strange, and I just don't know who would be able to wear it, because it just shows up as straight white wherever you put it, and no amount of blending will make that colour disperse. It's the strangest thing. So next up is some of the new MUA products. I got the eyeshadow palette, the Nocturnal 10 shade eyeshadow palette, and I also got a liquid eyeliner. I have used this liquid eyeliner a ton, specifically because this is the green shade, so this is in the shade Amazonia, and because it's like the deepest, darkest green, I feel like, for me and the way that I like to wear my makeup, I feel as though from a distance this just looks like a regular black wing, and then you get up close and you're like, that's green, that's fun, that is just a little bit of, you know, a little bit of something different. So it's dark enough that it just looks like a black, and it doesn't look out there. It looks, I don't know what the sort of word is, like it doesn't look colourful, but it is. It's just that right amount of green where it's like, you're fun because you're wearing a green liner, but you're still very much in a comfort zone because from far away it just looks like black. Like, it's so nice, and like I say, I've been wearing it a ton, and I don't really love the applicator. The applicator is very firm and quite hard to use, but the colour is absolutely fantastic and does not budge. It lasts all day. And the eyeshadow palette, I have used this on my channel once. In Everyday October there's going to be some more videos using this because it's absolutely fantastic. I do have one small problem with this, however, and it's a very unique problem, but spoiler alert, there is a short coming up today, tomorrow, sometime soon. I've done a short filming with this, and in it I was going like this and doing a transition where like I had no makeup on my face, and then I go like this, and then I have my makeup on, right? So I was like flipping this closed a few times whilst I was filming that so that I could get that transition. I got the video to look really cool. I'm very proud of it. Like I say, it will be coming up soon. However, because this is like, it doesn't have a magnet in it, the way that this closes is it's got this little firm piece of plastic here that like pulls the lid closed, and as I was going like this, and I appreciate that this is very much a me problem and not going to be a problem for anybody else, as I was going like that, that bit of plastic was digging into this bottom shade, and of course I didn't realise until I was done. I ended up absolutely covered in nightcap. Let me show you this up close. It's all like chipped a load of the product out of the pan because of this thing that was closing it. Like, I don't know how you get around that, because obviously it hasn't got any magnets in it so that you can recycle it, and I very much know that it's a me problem, but I didn't love that. Either way, I absolutely love the palette. These tones are fantastic. I've been sat here rambling for so long now. I'm gonna have to have edited so much of this out so this video isn't 45 minutes long. This shade, Stella, is that beautiful shift that MUA do so well. It's absolutely fantastic. I highly, highly recommend the palette. It's very, very affordable. I think this was like £7. I love it. But I just wish the packaging was a little bit different. And like I say, I don't know what they could do to make that better, but I just wish it was a little bit different. The next testing video that went up was Essence, and I filmed that video on my actual anniversary, like as I was getting ready to go out for my wedding anniversary, and I applied this thinking it was a primer, and it absolutely is not, okay? It is a skincare oil, and I love it now that I know what it is, but I apply this at night time. So this is the Essence Hello Good Stuff by FAVES Oil Serum. Like I say, I don't know why I thought that this was a primer. I thought I'd read it online somewhere, and clearly I had not. But this is beautiful. I'm a bit funny with oils for like skincare sometimes. I don't generally like them, but this one, I think because it's like an oil serum, it's like a dual phase when you have to like shake it up, because it's only like 50% oil and 50% serum. I've really been enjoying using this, like I say, on a nighttime. So what I have been doing is like cleaning my skin, doing my toner. I'm going to talk about toner in a minute that I've absolutely been loving. Then I go in with this, then hyaluronic acid, then this, and then my moisturiser. And all of the layers together have just been nourishing my dry, crispy skin. And this has been a really welcome step in my skincare routine, but I wouldn't recommend wearing it under makeup. Then another product from that Essence video that I wanted to talk about again was the Love That Glow and Bronze palette. I actually haven't used this centre shade yet, but the matte bronzer is absolutely fantastic. Another one I've been using a lot of the month. It's ever so slightly, I don't want to say shimmery, but it's like luminous. It's so soft, so beautiful on the skin. The highlight as well is beautiful. I just haven't dared to use that glowy bronzer yet, but the matte bronzer has been a standout win for this month. And then the last one from this video, and I've just shaken this up so you can't see how much of it I've used, but this has been living in my handbag since I tested it because it's so beautiful. The Hydra Kiss Lip Oil. It's coming to that time of year where it's getting dry out there because the weather is changing, and that instantly dries out my skin and dries out my lips. So I have to be very aware of like always keeping a lip balm or a lip oil or something like that, always keeping one on me. And this is the one that I've been using this month. This is in the shade 02 Honey Honey. Did it smell like honey? Not really. It smells sort of orangey. It's really, really nice though. Very lightweight, very hydrating on the lips. I've been a big old fan. The next video that went up, I've got some serious problems here. The Barry M video. A lot of the products I haven't tested out again. However, this one, and I did a whole short on this because I loved it so much, but I've got beef. Okay, this is the Barry M Chisel Cheeks Cream and Powder Contour Duo. Let me look. When did this video go up? Okay, so as you're seeing this video went up like a week ago, but I filmed this around about the centre of the month, around about the 17th, 18th of September. So I've maybe had this product around about 2 weeks. And just bear in mind, I haven't been wearing this product every single day. How have I had a product that cost me $9.99 for 2 weeks? I haven't used it every single day. How do I have a pan that big in it? I am so annoyed because I really, really like it. Genuinely, really, really like it. But how on earth have I got a pan in it already? And I haven't used it every single day. I've maybe used this 6 times. So, I no longer recommend this product. Do not buy it because it won't last you any time at all. Even if you are using this every single day, you won't get a month out of it. No, I'm so annoyed. Especially when you think, like, for that price you could get like 2 or 3 of these, and this is genuinely going to last me forever. I'm so annoyed. I need to like calm myself down because even as I could see that sitting there, I was like so annoyed. I need to put it somewhere where I can't see it. Genuinely, I know I shouldn't be that annoyed, like it's just a bronzer, who cares? but I care because I recommended it. And like, if anybody's gone out and bought that now, I'm like, but you've wasted your money because you haven't even got a month's worth of product out of it. I've got like 6 days worth out of it and it's running out. I need to stop. Anyway, the next video that went up, I was testing a load of new products and I've got 3 of them here that I wanted to talk about. I'll start with the one that I really enjoy. The Revolution Pro Matte Blush. This is in the shade Stripped. I have since been on the Revolution website and I've picked up the lighter shade. I think in hindsight the darker shade would probably be too dark for me, so I didn't get that, but I got the lighter shade. This is the medium one. There was one lighter and one darker. I've picked up the lighter one. This is so beautiful and soft on the skin. A really nice amount of pigment. It blends out really nicely. I wasn't sure how I would feel about a matte liquid blush in this sort of a packaging, but I'm a big old fan. I do feel like that this with the Milani blush in Berry Amore, I do feel like is going to be my combination for autumn. I cannot wait to try those two together. I haven't tried them together yet, but you know, and you can see it in your mind's eye. I'm like, those two are going to be beautiful together. I cannot wait to try them. I also really liked this in the end, and I've tried it a few more times. I've tried it with less product. This is the Wet n Wild 5-in-1 Essence Primer Liquid. It's really strange. I actually wish that this had like a little drop hair. Like, I think that that would be better because it's so liquidy. It's a bit weird, but I like how it looks on my skin. It's smoothing. It's almost like hydrating, and I don't really know how to describe things, but it's really nice under makeup. I feel like I'm just got so wound up about that bronzer and now I can't concentrate on what I'm saying. I do really like the way that my makeup goes on over the top of this. I do actually find that my makeup lasts well throughout the day, lasts perhaps slightly better throughout the day when I have this versus when I don't have this under my makeup. So I mean, that's all that we can really ask for with a primer, that it elongates the wear of the foundation and things. I do feel like this one definitely does. Like I say, I work in quite a hot environment and I do wear like a full face of glam every single day, and I do feel like when I wear this, everything stays less oily and sweaty looking throughout the day. Obviously this isn't a problem that I'm really going to be encountering too much coming into the colder months, but if you want something that's going to help the wear of your makeup and perhaps you get hot and oily, I really like this one. And another one, I have a video coming up where I talk about my autumn lipsticks, and this one is in it because I absolutely love it. And I knew that I would because I picked up the wrong one, because I already had one and I just picked up a different colour. But this is the Sleek Say It Loud Satin Lipstick in No Diggity. If you're wanting a vampy purple dark lip, this is absolutely the one that I would recommend. I absolutely love it. Like I say, I already know that I really love the formula because Gin and Juice has been my lipstick for the season, the summer season, and this is going to be my one going forward. But like I said, I've got a whole video talking about autumn lipsticks coming up this week. And then got a few other makeup skincare favourites that I haven't mentioned in the last month. First up, the Catrice Brush Ink Tattoo Liner. I love a brush tip for an eyeliner, and this is a fantastic one. I wouldn't say it's going to overtake my top spot from the Profusion one, but it's really good. Lasts really well. Like, it's got a brush tip. It goes on really thin. That doesn't even look that black. Like, I haven't shaken this up very much, but it's so easy to use, lasts all day long. I just love a liquid liner that has a brush, so I've really been enjoying this one. Then I just wanted to mention, because I can't remember if I mentioned in my last month favourites. I maybe did. I got a little mini version of this, and I actually picked up 3 more from Just My Luck because they had them on 3 for 2, and I was like, if they've got 3, I absolutely love this. So I did get 3. This is the Glow Hub Nourish and Hydrate Toner. So it's got a little like pressy thing on the top. You press your cotton pad on, you swipe it all over your face. I feel like this has rescued my skin in this last month. Like, it's been so sensitive and really dry and really like textured, and this plus a few other products I feel like has really rescued my skin. And like I say, I got 3. Somebody needs to put me to bed, honestly, it's been the longest day. Then the next product I wanted to talk about was the Revolution Gold Hydrogel Hydrating Eye Patches. I have been on the biggest eye patch craze this month. I've tried a few. Actually, another product that I wanted to talk about from Primark, the caffeine eye patches from Primark are absolutely garbage. Do not buy them. Buy these instead. These actually stick on your skin. They come with a little set of like pincers so you can pick them up. They are a little bit messy, but I suppose that's where the pincers come in. So they're like see-through gold eye patches. Don't know if I'll be able to, oh no, they're slipping out. So nice and hydrating. Like, I actually feel like they're making a difference when I wear these. I put them on at night. Like, this is my whole routine recently. I've been getting in from work, taking off all of my makeup, doing my evening skincare, like doing my bedtime skincare routine, but at like 5 o'clock. And then I've been putting these on and just sitting with these on my eyeballs while I've just like been eating pizza on the sofa watching Gilmore Girls. Like, that has been my whole evening, and I'm absolutely thriving. I feel like they are actually making a difference, and yeah, these ones actually stick on my eyes rather than the Primark ones that just do absolutely nothing. So then I have 2 completely random miscellaneous favourites that I wanted to just chuck on the end here. First up, a TV favourite, I just mentioned it, Gilmore Girls. If you haven't watched it, I mean, at this point I've probably watched Gilmore Girls all the way through like 5 times, probably more than that. It's such a wholesome, feel-good TV show, completely bingeable, which is obviously what I love. It's on Netflix, and I've just been loving sitting. I get it up on my laptop, I put my headphones on, I don't have to sit and watch whatever it is that my husband's watching. I just love it. It's so, yeah, just wholesome and fun. It gives me all the autumnal vibes. It's so cozy. I absolutely love it. And the second favourite, I know that I am literally the last person in the world, but how good are cycling shorts? Oh my goodness. I feel like all of my wardrobe is now open to so many more possibilities. Where I used to save a lot of my favourite dresses for autumn when I could wear them with tights, I've been wearing, this past month, I've been wearing so many of my favourite dresses because they're just a little bit too short for me. And like just a little bit, if I'm walking, if I'm out and about, I feel like they're a little bit too short for me to feel comfortable. Bang on a pair of cycling shorts underneath it. My wardrobe is now like infinitely more wearable. I mean, obviously it doesn't necessarily matter now because we're getting into autumn and I can just wear tights with things. I can wear so many of my favourite dresses, or have been able to wear so many of my favourite dresses, because I got some cycling shorts. I absolutely love them. So I didn't necessarily want them for the, I mean, added bonus for the chub rub relief. I wanted them so that I could wear my nice dresses that I just feel are a little bit too short for me. I'm a big old fan, and that is all of my favourites. We started it with an eyeshadow palette and we're ending it with Chub Rub shorts. So that is all of my favourites. If any of these have been your favourites over the last month as well, I would love to hear about it. I have got so many testing videos and things coming up. So many brands are coming out with so many new releases. I'm absolutely thrilled. I am posting 31 new videos this month, so I need all of the new releases to be coming out like immediately so that I can get my hands on them now. I'm so impatient. But if there's any new releases that are coming out that you want to see here, do let me know. I've got a lot of videos to do this month and I'm so looking forward to it. I'm so looking forward to autumn, I'm so looking forward to October. But if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you want to see 31 more videos from me in the next 31 days, I would love it if you would subscribe down below. But until tomorrow, when I'm showing you this makeup look here, thank you ever so much for watching. Bye.